All right, so moving on. As I mentioned, we're going to be looking at the most classic common positions that you end up in and that you kind of think about as striking as ground and pound positions. So we covered half guard, like the first landing spot, basically. We covered a little bit more of an open stand-up guard, how I use that. We just touched close guard. And another one is knee on belly. And I think knee on belly is very underutilized in MMA. And it's because people convert it into a single leg all the time. If there's a knee on belly, people today will have basic wrestling knowledge. They will get the single leg. People with good wrestling knowledge, they will put you on your butt, right? But we can fix that, or at least make it easier. So the one thing is, again, the midline, right? If I'm here, this is what most people would say, like a basic knee on belly, right? So I got head and weight and shoulders and everything over my knee. I can drive with it, right? I can have all these different posture things, and I can reach him with both hands, etc. The problem is this midline is within his reach, right? And what this does, it connects to this midline. So he just needs to buck just a little bit and drive my knee past his midline. And now he has a single, right? I might get a shot in there or two, but this arm is going to shoot a single or an underhook every single time. And I have to fight him now. It becomes a fight, right? So that has to do with my lack of understanding of the midline, not necessarily the position in itself or if I can punch or not. So by placing my knee on belly like this, notice I'm aiming my midline off of him. Rings a bell, we did that on our feet, right? Now he has access to it. Now he doesn't. Now I can connect power into him and be like, see, I can even use this. And I keep my weight here. So if you ask a good wrestler if they shoot a single, you need to either sprawl that or you need to get your head off of that so you can limp leg out, right? I choose to limp leg out in this case, but I make it hard for him by bringing my knee all across this line. So for him to clear that line so that he can turn, he needs to bring my knee past this point, right? If I were here, see how that's simple? And he's covering himself. His arm is inside, right? It's hard for me to fight. But if I'm here, his arm needs to come outside, right? And I'm also covering the other midline. So I can technically just turn him. I'll be fighting him here. If he blocks, and he will block, right? I know I have inside control because of his block. Welcome back to where we were. And this becomes really, really hard for you to notice this. I took him out, line is exposed, line is covered, I got inside. If I were here, I don't anymore, right? But, and here's the fun part, I have easy transitions back to this. And I can play. I can technically just play with this all the time as long as my head and my line are exposed this way and I'm covering him that way. Right? Now I can hurt him bad. I'll just swing all the time. When he starts to fight it, and he will, right? He's going to give me inside control. So I'm going to cover. The line is exposed again, and I can switch to whatever I want.